first want to discuss about the NIA DG that tendered its resignation letter to Tinubu. So I'm just going to read a little of the story. Now, the Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, Ahmed Abubakar, has given an insight into why he resigned from his position, briefing journalists at the State House after meeting with President Bola Tinubu. The former NIA boss cited personal and family issues as his reason for resigning from office. He also expressed gratitude to the president for allowing him to serve for the first 15 months of the new administration, having occupied the office since 2018. To Abubakar, he resigned after visiting the president for a routine briefing at the villa. He was first appointed DG of the NIA in 2018 by former President Muhammad Buhari, who extended his stay in office in December 2021. Of course, Abubakar is a 71-year-old retired career foreign service officer from the state, joined the security department of the Nigerian Foreign Service in 1993, and in 2015 he was appointed senior special assistant to the president on international relations and foreign affairs. Also, he attended Bayero University in Kano, where by bachelor's and master's degree in French. He also speaks English and Arabic. I just have to give a biography. And during the comment section on our page, I saw a lot of people who were like, yes, it's high time he retired. And some people were like, yeah, this is the first time someone will just decide to actually retire. And so people are like, please let him just go. He has been in the office for quite a long time. But first, I just want to ask Mazi, what's your, is it a good thing, or there's a plus to this?
Yeah, thank you. Why don't you start with our friend here?
I want to start with you.
I'm not a politician, but I think I celebrate him partially. This is the first time somebody that's in government is resigning honorably. But I've read some stories about that, whether he was forced to resign or he was dismissed or he was sacked. Whether he was dismissed, he was forced to resign is resign. And I think I celebrate him in the sense that he was there 2018. He worked with the former president, and the president reappointed him and served for 15 months. So I think it's good a thing, and that it's cool for us to quit when the ocean is loudest. I take an example myself. I was appointed or elected by my church board as a welfare chairman for 20 years.
Wow. So
then I was also the chairman of my parliamentary radio TV, started from my radio for over 10 years. And it came to a point I said, no. I think the younger one should go. A leader who doesn't have a good successor is not a good leader. So it's better you allow it. I think, to me, what the DJ did was the right thing. Just like what I think the President of America did, said, I love my job, I love myself, but I love my country. Let me give way. And this is exactly what this man has done. No matter, let me balance it. No matter he was part of the horns that troubled Israel. Because he was there with Buhari, he was staying with this man. I think, whether negatively or positively, I think we celebrate it because we have never seen a person in that capacity.
Exactly. Yes, very true. Thank you very much for that one. You have a different opinion.
No, not really. But I would like to look at it from a political point of view.
Because you're a politician.
Obviously, the present NSC, no value, is doing a lot of tweak to the architecture of the Nigerian security. It may not speak too loud right now, but one good thing they are doing at the moment is that it's obvious that anyone that is not on board to agree to certain tactics that they are looking out for may not obviously be retained for too long. That's number one. Number two, I also think that seizing the airplanes due to due to the issues with the Ogun State and the Chinese fair.
Yeah.
It's actually a very big international embarrassment. And as the man in charge of NIA, which has to do with intelligence, foreign intelligence for that matter, I think it's a slight on our part. And they had to have a frank talk, and it was obvious. Some of us saw it coming, but I love the fact that he tendered his resignation. Let me round up by saying that it's also a little obvious that from the security point of view, they're a little more reserved rather than being in the open and doing much of talking. They're doing more of doing than a lot of talking. Look at these guys. They were abducted. The 20 medical guys, they were abducted rather, and a few likes of them. Even though there was so much pressure on social media, these guys refused. Before, you would have seen a lot of media around us, so these guys refused to say anything. It was at the point of handing them over that the IGP was handing them over to the VC, that camera, light, and action came up. So I understand that nobody is trying to do a lot of tweak to the architecture of the country, but it is not yet time to praise.
Okay, that's amazing because of